You know what it is. This Unique Mecca audio, man. I'm giving you an update on the rapper Pooh Shiesty, being that he pled guilty to conspiracy charges. You know what I mean? And he locked up in the feds. So I'm gonna give an update on what's going on because he having some situations going on in the feds. Okay. Now, Pooh Shiesty, he pled guilty to conspiring to possess firearms in furtherance of a crime of violence and drug trafficking. You know? I mean, just to give you a little update on what went on with him. Then he was also charged on October 9th with robbing a dude. And it's crazy because he robbed a dude for a pair of sneakers, codeine, and, you know, some money that like 40 grand that they found or whatever, you know, allegedly. That's what they charging him with. Now, so he's doing his time. He's fighting his case and he got locked up. You know, he's signed by Gucci Mane or he down with Gucci Mane. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. This is y'all era, you know. I'm just bringing y'all the news on it and showing you how it coincide and blend in with the 26 years that I served, because now he's getting ready to serve, you know, 5 years and 3 months. And for a young man that was getting millions out here, wearing big chains on your neck, driving big fancy cars, doing what you want to do, nobody tell you what to do, you're not trying to hear none of that crap. You know what I mean? None of that crap. So that's his mentality when he go in, I already know it. But once he go on the inside, he's going to see that it's a whole nother ball game because prison is all real. That's what these videos at Unique Mecca Audio is about. It's about being real. You know what I mean? The world is one real out here in society, and behind the wall, it's another real. You know what I mean? Behind the wall, you know? And I say wall because back when they was building prisons, when I first got locked up, all the prisons had walls, the penitentiaries. Now they building them with barbed wire fence to save money on brick and cement and make it go up faster, you know, because they locking us up faster. But Pooh Shiesty, he was down in Polloc, Louisiana. He was having issues down there, you know, I think with the medical, and the medical was giving him a hard time, you know. So now the medical giving him a hard time, not giving him the help he want. That's the same thing like me when I was locked up in the feds. Like I said, I had prostate issues that was monitoring my prostate, checking the PSA, making sure it don't go up too high so that it don't turn cancerous, and to monitor it so that if it did turn cancerous, they could get on it early. Now, they didn't want to give me no treatment whatsoever, you know, so I had to have somebody go down to the Senator Schumer in New York City, you know, big shout out to Vicky Love, you know what I mean? Vicky used to go down there to the Senate and take all my medical records, you know what I mean? One day I'll tell you about how bad my health had got when I was in there, you know, dealing with the prostate issues. But they didn't want to do nothing. They gave me a Tylenol and told me, oh, that's nothing. All black people prostate grow up a little big. Yes, you heard right. All black people prostate grow up a little, you know, gets a little more enlarged than a white person. So just take these Tylenols to relieve the pain, you know, because when I used to try and urinate, it used to hurt. You understand what I'm saying? And I wasn't burned, wasn't no anesthesia or nothing like that. They did all them checks, so let's get that right. But, you know, that's because my prostate was, you know, was like bent. So the urine couldn't go straight through it. You know what I mean? It couldn't go straight through it. And it used to give me trouble trying to get around the bend in my, where my prostate was pushing down on my what they call that, whatever, you know, the tube that you urinate out of. So this about prostate cancer, so y'all understand, you know what I mean? But that was my issue, was about prostate cancer. But back to this young man. He's over there, he's having his own young person, I think he's 23. He having his own young person medical issues, and he's trying to get to the medical to see if they're not trying to do it. Then Gucci Mane goes on, you know, I guess YouTube or wherever. Somebody told me about this, so correct me again if I'm wrong, but I'm just repeating what I heard. You know what I mean? Just like how the news, you know, would say that as reported on such and such channel. See, I got to break everything down to y'all so y'all don't say, oh, he's saying what he heard, he's saying what he heard. You know, as reported on our Affiliate channel, as reported on NBC or whatever, you know, that's how they do that. But, you know, he put it out there, so the BOP got mad, and the way they retaliate is the young man is from Memphis, he's all the way in Louisiana, and then now they just sent him out to Victorville. Victorville is where I was at. That's a killing field. You ain't trying to go to Victorville. That's a straight killing field. Don't say I didn't tell you. You know, it's a straight killing field. My first day there, like I told y'all in the previous videos, I got so many videos, man. Make sure you go back and watch all the videos, but so you could really get this game. I did 100 videos already. The 100th video was the Whitey Bulger, you know, full story was my 100th video. So I think I deserve a round of applause for that. You know what I mean? I think I deserve a round of applause for that. Thank you. You know? And I'm proud of myself. You know what I mean? I'm proud of a lot of y'all. I'm reading the comments. The comments is getting this big and they lengthy. You know what I mean? And I like that. I like the engagement. I try and respond to all the comments, but I really like when y'all put your topics in the comments. So if you have any topics, put them in the comments. You got that? Topics in the comments, what you want to hear about, you know? But I go in and I answer 95% of the DMs, even the long ones, you know? So that's time consuming. So that's why I say hit the like button at the very least. And if you can't send nigga $5 cash app. You know what I mean? I'm taking time out my day. Sometimes it takes me 8 hours to respond to all those texts. I mean, all those comments. Sometimes it takes 8 hours to respond to all those comments. You know what I mean? So, I mean, for you to throw a dog a bone, come on, dog. Like I said, throw a dog a bone, man. God damn, that's the way we used to talk back in the day, man. You know? Like, you get money, nigga, throw a dog a bone. You know? I'm going to give you a funny one about that. We're going to get back to Pooh Shiesty, but I like to ride. So just sit back and enjoy the ride and just act like if, you know, I'm your big uncle sitting in the living room and I'm sitting here telling these stories and you smoked up, you know, you got your little swerve on with your drink or whatever. You know what I mean? You're enjoying these stories. Now, I was up on 152nd Street with my man Black, you know? This is how I meet Black. You know, I pull up on 57th Street. I got the blue BMW, midnight blue BMW with the tinted windows, tinted 6 inches down the front windshield, the blue BBS rims with the chrome lip to match the car. And I got the beige with the blue piping on the inside of the seats. And I got TVs, you know, VCR, everything in this BMW. And I got a stash spot for 2 9mm. You know what I mean? And $100,000 in case a nigga got to get out of town. Not saying none of this to brag, not saying none of this to boast, just painting a picture of how my life was. See how fly that sound? You know, that's like Pooh Shiesty. He all fly, he doing his thing. He wearing the big chains, he wearing the ski masks, he traveling, he on tour, he meeting groupies, he doing all of that. You know what I mean? That's the same way my life was. You know what I mean? Like I said, none of this to brag. I'm getting to a point. So pay attention, trolls, and let's get to the point. Now, so you got us going on with this how we living. Now, you know, we're going to keep taking chances to risk losing our freedom because we're not thinking about the consequences of our actions. Because at this time and before that, I had enough money to quit. I should have been quit. You know what I mean? And I should have been just left the streets alone and just opened up a legal business. And that's why I opened up Club 2000, Mecca Audio, and tried to do what I had to do, you know, in order to get myself together, to get out the game, to not put myself in harm's way every day so I could go home to my child and my mother, you know what I mean? And, you know, of course, my wife, you know what I mean? You know, but, you know, it's crazy, man. So I just want y'all to understand that now he done lost all that and he's sitting in prison and he got all the arrogance and used to go buying BMWs and Mercedes and Ferrari and whatever he wanted to buy and just live him. And then now he's in there and all he could spend on the commissary is $270 a month. And that's what everybody around him spend. Now, all he could wear is a prison khaki suit that they give you, or a pair of gray sweatpants and sweatshirt or shorts that you buy for the commissary. You know what I mean? And he can't spend no more than $270. And that's what everybody else spend. So that's why it shows you that, you know, we where we at. You know what I mean? Now we all there. We all equal. It don't matter how much money you had on the street. And there's always somebody bigger than you. Like me, you know, not to brag again, I got to say this every time I say, you know, something that I know can be considered as glorified. But like me, I'm sitting there and I got, you know, I got like 15,000 on my books. You know what I mean? Then my man, you know, come over there because somebody said, damn, that nigga got 15,000 on the book. That nigga rich. You know what I mean? Because when you're penitentiary rich is when you got the stamps. I don't see my stamp. Oh, here they go. You know what I mean? So they were saying I was rich. Not penitentiary rich. Penitentiary rich is when you got stamps. But when you got 15 grand and you can send where you want to send to whoever you need to send to get them to do the things that you need to be done, whether it's good or bad. When we're in prison, we trying to send them to do things that's bad. You know what I mean? Like go check my man, go get, you know what I mean? Go get this weed, put in a balloon, bring it up, do this, do that. And, you know, and that's how we corrupt each other instead of trying to say, let me focus to get out of there. It took me 2 decades to wake up. You know what I mean? To wake up. But now, this young man, Pooh Shiesty, all he got, you know what I mean? I say all because, you know, I know dudes in there that they don't get 5 years, you know? Now, to show you how crazy it is, right? Now we're going to get interested. I hope y'all ain't tap out because I'm rambling. Listen, Pooh Shiesty was in a medium security prison, medium facility, especially Polloc, Louisiana. You know what I mean? It's quiet, laid back, a lot of hot niggas there. We know they do all of that. They do that at all the FCIs. So it's not just Polloc, so it's not pointing nothing out. All them FCIs got the dudes that's ratting that don't want to wind up going back to the pen. Now, this man complains about his health. His man with a big name like Gucci Man go up there and he get the voice out and expose the BOP for the crap that they doing, you know, to his man that's locked up, which they doing it to everybody else that's in there too, because they did it to me until I went to the senator and then they attacked me and started sending me across country and all that. So I went through everything he's getting ready to go through, including get over there to Victorville. Now, I was in Florida, Coleman, Florida, medium. All right, the first time I get there after 22 years, I lasted 3 years out of 26 years in the FCI and only had that good chance. Now, they send me to Coleman. I'm in Coleman, and something happened, and, you know, they was mad at me. I'm going to tell that in the video, probably right after this, so y'all get that this week, because that's a good topic, too, why they transferred me out to California. So now they turn around and they send me, they got mad at me, and I didn't get no incident report, no nothing, just like Pooh Shiesty. No incident report, didn't do nothing wrong. To my knowledge, correct me again if I'm wrong, but from my research, he ain't do anything wrong other than complain about his health, and Gucci Man went on the news and put it out there and exposed the BOP for the crap they be doing. So they took it out on his man, like, okay, your man Gucci want to go up on the line, so therefore now we're going to punish you and we're going to send you out to Bloodyville. You know what I mean? That's old Victorville. So now he goes out to old Victorville. Victorville is a maximum security prison. When I get to Victorville, man, no lie, they had a hamburger. They gave us a hamburger that was maybe this size. Every Wednesday, they gave out hamburgers maybe this size. So you got dudes that like to smoke cigarettes, play tickets, things like that. So we go to them, you know, with our little penitentiary millions, you know, and I give a nigga, I rip off, you know, 4 stamps, 5 stamps. And I give a dude the 5 stamps, say, let me get your burger on Burger Day. Dude come say, yo, let me borrow 5 stamps or 4 stamps so I can put this ticket in tonight because he addicted to gambling with the ticket. You know what I mean? So we tell him, yo, all right, give me your burger on Wednesday. You know what I mean? So then now you got 2 burgers. So now let's get it right. Now you got 2 of them like this that you can put together and try and make something look half decent. And it's literally about 2 times the size of this little piece of paper right here that's folded up thick. And I'm not talking about this thick. I'm talking about this thick. It's like this. This is how thick the burger is. The shit is so thin, you know, and they give it to you this big. So that's what he's entering into, you know? And then they give you, like, if you're lucky, you get like 5 string beans on the plate for your vegetables, if you're lucky. Other than that, they're going to tell you they don't have it, and they're going to give you an apple. Yo, there's no vegetables, here's an apple. They got boxes and boxes and boxes of apple because the BOP down there, they got family members that run apple picking farms, you know what I mean? So they go over there, all the apples that they can't sell to the community, they throw them in a box, and they send them to the prison. And then the prison sent them a big healthy check, like if those was good apples that went to, you know, your local Walmart or ShopRite, you know? But that's how the prison is, so you understand. That's what they give you to eat. Then they give you a round bun that they keep in the freezer, in the refrigerator, because it's stale. The bun is stale, so they keep it in the refrigerator to keep it cold. Then on Burger Day, they pull it out. And they don't even have the decency to pull it out and put it in a microwave, a hot oven, or none of that. They give you this little burger that they made from 3 o'clock in the morning, so it's cold and shriveled up because the hot box don't even work. Then they give you this little ass burger with this big bun, a big bun. You know what I mean? That you need maybe 5 of those little burgers to put in there to cover up the whole bun. So imagine getting one of those burgers because you couldn't find a dude that buy a ticket or a dude that want to smoke that K2. I got to tell you all about the K2 and the pen too, right? So imagine y'all getting that and you trying to eat this cold bun with this little patty in the middle. So you got to eat all that bread around it before you get to it, but you got to get full, so you need the dough. You know what I mean? So that's what prison is. So that's why I'm telling you, don't even go there, man. But Pooh Shiesty just went out there to Victorville. And I don't know if he's in the gang or not, so y'all let me know. So if I do a follow-up on this, y'all will understand. Now, he go out there where they got the gangs. When you go out there, they got the gangs. They got structure. So they're going to put him in a place, and there's going to be a big homie right there on the compound. Dude he never knew, never seen, never nothing. But he's going to have to consider him as a big homie to make the choices. you know, the life and death choices if he pushes knife or what he do. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, they come there, they're going to send them on what they call a crash dummy torpedo mission. A crash dummy torpedo mission is where you tell them, yo, go on over there and go stab, you know, that black dude with the yellow hood. You know what I mean? They be like, what did he do? Don't worry about what he did. Just go stab him. You know what I mean? Nah, but I don't want to stab him because I don't even know what he did. Now they're going to stab you up. You know what I mean? Because that's how it moves, you know? That's how vicious it is in the pen. So don't get it twisted, man. They got them big homies that send you on them crash dummy missions, especially when you're from the East Coast and you go out there to the West Coast. I've seen a lot of bull things that happen with that. But anyway, we ain't even going to get into that because, you know. But Pooh Shiesty's there now. My first day there in Victorville, I seen a dude get his leg shot off. And this dude was hot. He was being stabbed, and the police went to shooting and shot the dude that was hot instead the dude that was the aggressor doing the stabbing because he wasn't hot. And they don't want hot dudes there. The police don't even want a dude that be telling on the compound. The police shot the dude that was telling to break the fight up. Instead, the dude that was on top of the dude with the knife doing the stabbing. You know? I mean, it's crazy, but that's what it is, man. But they don't like hot dick dudes, rats either. Because they figure if you tell on your comrade, then you'll definitely tell on me as a police. So they don't want you there because you might tell that, you know, they up there getting some brain, you know what I mean, from one of the COs. Y'all know what brain is. You know, getting one of the, you know, a male and a female CO working up in the tower. I'll tell you a story about that too. You know, they up there, you know, they call the move. She busy, you know, slobbing them off. You know what I mean? And while she's slobbing them off, the move is on, but he's in the center control up in the tower, like right behind me, and he's in there, and he have to open the gate to let the inmates in, and nobody can come in because he's getting his little, you know, tallywhacker, you know what I mean, pleasure. But, you know, it is what it is, man. If I tell y'all don't go to prison, it ain't worth it, you know what I mean? Shoot Pooh Shiesty, we gonna pray for the good brother, you know what I mean? Like I said, he was looking at 20 years, I didn't say that, but he was looking at 20 years, and he wound up copping out to 5 years and 3 months. So now he's in there. So he got into it about his medical in the medium. Now they sent him to the most craziest prison in America. When I got to do a video on that too. All this I can do a video on because I could be here all day talking about this. When I walked in the unit, it was set up like behind me. But while I'm walking down the walkway to go to the unit, they got fence on both sides and another fence on top to enclose that. And you walking down a tunnel on an outdoor sidewalk in a cage, like you're in a dog kennel. And I'm thinking, man, I got to put up with this for how long? And then I didn't even do anything wrong to get there. That's what was so crazy. That joint was real crazy. But, you know, I went out there, man, and, you know, first thing when you get out there, you got to get a room. Only person going to give you a room is whoever's in your car. So he got to go to the Memphis car, which is probably which is going to fall under the Dirty South car. You know what I mean? So he gonna get in the Dirty South car and he gonna have to tell them, yo, I just came, I'm from Memphis. I need a bed to sleep in. You don't tell the police you need a bed, you tell the inmates. So you gotta tell your homie because we got cells that is designated to us. Yeah, government cells is designated to us. Meaning you got cells that these 5 cells is blood cells. The next 5 cell is DC cell. The next 5 cell is Crip cell. The next 5 cell is Border Brothers. The next 5 cell is, you know what I mean? And they don't give them out to us like that. We take them by who's in there when he's getting ready. Let's say somebody's in a cell and he getting ready to get transferred. He go tell one of his boys, yo, go to the council and tell him you're going to move in my cell because my cell going to open up. You know what I mean? Because if not, one of the Morenos, you know, one of the black dudes or another race, you know, or another car, you know, is going to try and get the cell. And we're going to need it for our people for when more people come in. Because when I leave on the bus, they're going to bring in more. So at least this way, our people will have somewhere to sleep, being that we're the one that placed them on where they sleep. You understand what I'm saying? This thing is real, man. I'm giving y'all some real game and real jewels, man. You know? But like I said, hit that like button, man. You know? Hit that like button. And that's what I'm saying. If you like the content, send a nigga a cash app. Send a nigga a donation. You know? $5 ain't asking for too much. $1 ain't asking for too much. Like I said, all that add up because all this costs money, man. All this costs money. Like I said, I spend like 8 hours a day just responding to the comments. And I answer my phone from the phone number that's on the screen. You know what I mean? I'm answering my phone. I'm answering my comments. Come on, man. I mean, I'm sitting here making videos. I'm giving y'all everything you need. You know what I mean? So to show a little appreciation shouldn't be that bad. But the brother Pooh Shiesty, man, he's out there in Victorville. And Victorville is so crazy, man. That's one of the most craziest joints I've been in, because I gave you all a bunch of stories, with some gladiator stuff that happened there, like when the DC car got into it, the Louisiana car. You know what I mean? The Serenos got into it. You know what I mean? It's crazy. The Border Brothers got into it. You know what I mean? They never had no Nathaniels up there. But, because they couldn't put them around the Serenos at the time when I was in there. One of y'all might want to correct that. You know what I mean? It's my man that I hit. Now, what it is, Pooh Shiesty just didn't understand to me that he became a big fish. You know what I mean? He didn't understand he became a big fish. If you don't understand what I'm saying by that, pay attention. You know what I mean? I'm talking a little slower today so y'all can keep up. And I got a lot of things going on mentally, but I wanted to give y'all the video, and you see how late it is, so you already know what I got to do. When I rush the videos to make sure I get them up to make my time limit to give it to y'all early in the day, I don't put the beginning and I don't put the ending on it, because YouTube flags it just for me clicking the button to add the beginning, click the button to take out the beginning, and then let the video play, and then when it ends, click the button to put the ending in with the song that y'all like. So when I put that in, they'll make it yellow, then I gotta wait a day or two for them to approve it and da-da-da-da. So I do it straight like this through my system. It goes through and YouTube clears it instantly, and I get it up within an hour. But Pooh Shiesty didn't realize how big of a fish he is, When I say big fish, I mean, meaning they're watching him. He's making millions. He's making millions for a big corporation, so they know he got money to donate, to the justice system. The same way I told you to donate to, my Cash App. You donate to the justice system by paying for the lawyers, paying for your court costs. You understand what I'm saying? That's how you donate to them. Everybody got a means, to survive from someone else's dollar by giving them the service that they want. So they're giving the society, the service they want by taking what they call alleged violent offenders and drug dealers and lawbreakers off the street. You know what I mean? And then you pay them your taxes, and you're paying for that service. So, it's the same thing, man, but, he a big fish, they got him contributing money and funneling it into the justice system now. And, let's just see where he go, from there. I don't know his plea yet, but, it seemed like a stand-up dude, So, because he stood up for his medical, and a lot of dudes in there, like I said, sick. I see dudes go up in there really messed up, and they scared to even voice their opinion to the staff to tell them that, y'all, I'm in extreme pain, man. I feel like I'm going to die. They don't have the balls to do that, which is crazy. They don't have the balls to do that, but it's sad, man. But, that's why I say don't go to prison, man. Don't break the law. It ain't worth it. That's my motto. That's what I'm pushing. You know what I mean? You ain't trying to go to prison and be penitentiary rich. You know what I mean? Because you can stay out here and get a good job to get way more than what we call penitentiary rich in there, because we got 10, 20 books of stamps. You know what I mean? Cop your shirt. You know what I mean? A Roaring Harlem. Oh, let's get it this way. Cop your shirt of Roaring Harlem. You know what I mean? Cop your book of Roaring Harlem. And let's not forget the world famous. You know what I mean? You have the right to remain silent. You know what I mean? You have the right to remain silent. Remember that. Now, so that's where we at. I've been on here long enough just chilling. You know what I mean? Little 23, 24 minutes. So, we're going to tap out. But if y'all got any things y'all want to speak on, this is what I need y'all to do. Like how I'm speaking on this Pooh Shiesty joint, send me whatever videos that's trending or whatever that you want me to speak on to my DM at Unique Mecca Audio, right there on the screen. Right there at Unique Mecca Audio at Instagram. Send me whatever it is you want me to speak on, and just put a little note in it so I know what it is and who you are, where you from, so I can give you a shout out. You know what I mean? So now, I like to, take my time and give a shout out to the people that, was donating to the cause to make sure that everything moves smooth, Antonio Mann, Anthony Peacock. Oh, yeah, my man, Free YT. Yeah, Free YT. I got that Cash App, big brother. I got that. You know what I mean? You told me to let you know. And thank you. Thank all of y'all. Christopher, you know what I mean? Let me see who else we got here. Jason Harvey, Blood Money. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know, I just like to just show my appreciation because y'all show your appreciation. Just tune in. You know what I mean? Be easy. I'm going to get it right. And remember, send whatever it is. Like, my man out of Southside Houston is the one that sent me this Pooh Shiesty joint yesterday. Big shout out to him. He didn't want me to say his name. He just trying to help me behind the scenes. And, you know, so if you're trying to help me behind the scenes and want to hear what you want to hear, you know what I mean, and want to help the platform grow by giving me what the content that I need to use to grow, that'll be appreciated. You know what I mean? So therefore, you know, that's equivalent to a Cash App. Just assisting each other. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's not about the cash, it's about just the assistance. Back in the days, you know, in the colonial days when things first started, they didn't have currency. So they bartered with things. You know what I mean? If you felt like eating the steak, and you're a gardener, you take your vegetables, you know, to the farmer and to the slaughter dude that got the cows and the meat and tell them, look, man, I got these vegetables for you, 2 crates of onions, 2 crates of green peppers, 2 crates of, you know what I mean, tomatoes, you know what I mean? If you could give me a slab of beef for that. You know what I mean? So that's equivalent, you know what I mean, to y'all sending over, you know, what's going on. Because this is how he sent it, and then I printed it up so that I could give y'all a little synopsis on it and show you how it coincides and mix in what I did. So if you're trying to help me with that, it'd be appreciated. You know, y'all are part of the team. And like I said, to me, that's equivalent to a Cash App because you're just showing your appreciation. That's why I say, even if it's $1, just show your appreciation. You know what I mean? It's not about, you know, what it is. It's just, you know, how much it is. Even if it's 50 cents, just show your appreciation. You know, that's all I'm saying, man. But, you know, I'm a tune out. Oh, we just had Big Fella, you know what I mean? Antonio Man, again, sent me something good looking, family. You know what I mean? It just popped up on the screen. So let me take that out and make sure everything is right. You know what I mean? But now I'm about to tap out because I've been on here definitely long enough. I just wanted to let y'all know what was the update on Pooh Shiesty getting transferred from the medium to the pen. All right.